Yo, what is good, everybody? It is your boy Slice. You know what time it is, man. But yo, we're going to switch it up today, man. We're going to cover something that we have not yet covered on this channel. We're actually going to take a look at Dragon Ball Daima. I know a lot of you all may feel very controversial in Dragon Ball Daima. Trust me, bro. I surely was. But before we even dive into this video, just take 1 second to do your boy Slice a solid. If you are new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Like the video, drop me a comment and let me know what you think about Dragon Ball Daima. Ring the bell for the noties and share the video for your boy Slice, man. It's truly appreciated. Within the last 30 days though, 85% of you all who watch my videos are not subscribed, man. And I would love to see a change in that, man. I know y'all digging the content, so just go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your boy. And we gonna dive into today's video, man. Let's get it. All right. Today's topic is Dragon Ball Daima and why exactly you should consider watching it if you have not done so already. Now, I already know, man. I already know. Why did they turn them into children? I just don't want to watch it simply based off of that. It's basically just a GT canon, which it is, 1000%. It's basically canon GT. But if you're one who truly cares about whether or not something is canon, or if you're just one who just truly appreciates anime in general, this still should be a series you should check out. I'm going to elaborate why. So first things first, obviously the first comparison, just like we just discussed, is the fact that it's basically GT, but just in today's standards, and you know, it literally takes place the same exact time during GT took, which was approximately after the Majin Buu saga. But I think GT was a little bit further in the future, just based off of the facts that you could visibly see that everyone was older. And I don't necessarily know whether or not that was just a character design, or whether or not, you know, there actually was some bit of a time skip from the Majin Buu saga to GT. Either way though, at least in Dragon Ball Daima, that time skip does not seem to be a thing. Once again, it seems to pick up directly after the Majin Buu saga. Now, the first thing I noticed when watching Dragon Ball Daima, the first thing I noticed was the animation is immaculate. It is beautiful. It's gorgeous. Like, bro, wow. Wow, why couldn't they do this with Dragon Ball Super? But fun fact, I hated Dragon Ball Super. And even more of a fun fact for you all, which should hopefully give you a leg to stand on as far as really watching this. Because if I'm saying this of all people, my opinion should very much so be valid, considering the fact Dragon Ball as a franchise is one of my least liked animes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, I'll elaborate on that maybe in a future video, not necessarily this one. This one's gonna be a positive Dragon Ball video. I just wanted to point that out there before I started nailing these ideas and these reasonings for you to watch it. So, number one, the animation, man. If you're a person who watches anime and you just truly appreciate good animation like Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, almost pretty much anything that Mappa does or anything along that type of art style, you'll truly love Dragon Ball Daima, especially if you do actually like the Dragon Ball series. Now, I just value it for its nostalgia because it was like the prime anime while I was growing up. So me watching it from a nostalgic point of view and to get that nostalgic feeling, and I even watched it in the English dub because truthfully, I refuse to watch anything in dub. However, Dragon Ball in sub is a little painful to watch just because of how much they charge up. They are so annoying when they charge up in sub, bro. I apologize, but I'm not gonna apologize because that's just my opinion. Now, the similarities between GT and Daima are very, very, very similar, but it's not too bad. And like I said, I actually was a fan of GT a little bit, more so just the concept of the direction of the characters that they put them in. You know, I like the fact that Goten and Trunks were older, which is, you know, something that I do dislike with the current Dragon Ball timeline. They're still not older, or they're just now getting older, and they're still not even at the point where they were in GT. But once again, with Daima, This literally takes place directly after the Majin Buu saga, which is perfect. Now, the one thing that I do dislike about Daima and also GT is the fact that they both had the same idea of turning Goku into a kid. Now, Daima did do it a little bit differently by turning all of the Z fighters and all of their comrades into kids, which to a degree is different. I'll give them props for that. But not only did they turn the Z fighters and all of their friends into kids, they actually gave a nice bit of story and meaning and matter to characters who truly did not matter. Now, Dende actually mattered a bit in GT, but he never really mattered that much in Z or Super. Ever since he became the new Guardian, made the new Dragon Balls, that was pretty much it. And in Dragon Ball Daima, Dende actually has a pretty big role. But not just Dende. I was truly fond of this. Supreme Kai. Supreme Kai has an enormous role in Dragon Ball Daima. And Supreme Kai utterly goes down as one of the most disappointing characters in Dragon Ball Z. So the fact that they were able to take that point and now completely eradicate it, they now gave Supreme Kai purpose in a main arc in a story, and a decent amount of purpose as well. I loved every bit of it. And we even got some lore into his background. He even was a part of the demon world. And the demon world in general is very interesting. It's very interesting, man. Now that we're talking about the demon world, though, there's another demon who got a good bit of showtime in Dragon Ball Daima. And I loved every bit of it because he also was someone who I felt as though was very underutilized in the story of Dragon Ball Z, specifically, once again, the Majin Buu arc. And he had so much potential, yet, in my opinion, he was a trash character. But here in Dragon Ball Daima, he has a lot of respect in the demon world, and he has a lot of lore into the story as well. And I'm talking about Demon King Deborah. Now, only if I can find it. At this given point, I'll put some gameplay in the background of me beating Splashy's behind with Demon King Deborah on that sparking piece, man. But if not, I apologize. Just know that it happened. But just the general fact and concept of Dragon Ball Daima taking things that didn't necessarily make sense in GT and also taking characters from Z who really never truly got the shine that they deserved or the fans wanted, taking all of that into consideration and completely reversing it, once again, giving Dende purpose and shine again, giving the Supreme Kai a major role. Bro, he was supposed to have a major role in the Buu saga, and what did he do? Nothing. Demon King Deborah has a major role. He's mentioned a lot throughout the series, and once again, well respected and well feared in the demon realm. We even get a backstory on the Mechians when they were in the demon realm. They even give us a backstory on the Supreme Kai's race and how they were born, and how technically they're all genderless and they were born from trees. Now, me personally, there's something in Daima that I don't really want to talk too much about because I don't want to spoil it for you all. But I just want to give you all some pointers just why you should check it out. Just give you like slight pointers and a slight overview of how the story is going in general. That way you can just have a decent idea of whether or not you want to watch it without any spoilers. Last but not least, seeing Goku as a kid again, I will be honest, it was a little bit frustrating. But like I said, the fact that the story actually made sense this time and, drifted a different way from GT, I had to give it respect, and I was actually able to enjoy it for what it was. I was able to actually enjoy seeing Goku as a kid again, which I truthfully did not think would ever be possible. Seeing Master Roshi as a kid was utterly hilarious. And even seeing Vegeta as a kid, it was cool, man, to see him still have his Saiyan Prince pride in his toddler body. It was hilarious, man, and it's truly a good watch. Once again, I won't elaborate too much on it. Everyone's, under the assumption that the series is about to end after this week's episode, which it drops daily on Fridays on Crunchyroll. So now would literally be the best time to lock in, just in case the series actually does end, which I don't think it will, but if it does, I feel as though it'll be pretty good. It really just depends on how they go about this last episode. But I just think this will be the last episode of season 1. I don't think the series is gonna end. But either way though, man, that's pretty much it. I just had to give you all my first recommendation of anime for you all to watch. And this is nowhere near anything on my top 5. The closer we get to our goal, the more I'll stop gatekeeping. But we're a little ways away. We're about 40 subscribers away from our first goal of 100 subscribers. So once again, if you made it to the end of the video and you are new to the channel, please do your boy Slice a solid and hit that subscribe button for your boy Slice, man. Do yourself a solid and go ahead and check out Dragon Ball Daima. Like I said, I have stopped being a fan of the Dragon Ball franchise / series years ago. Once I dove into what I call real anime, I realized how bad Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and especially Dragon Ball Super were. But Dragon Ball Daima actually was able to change my opinion on Dragon Ball as a whole. And if it could change mine, bro, I'm pretty sure you watching this right now will be able to enjoy the series. Anyway though, man, it's been your boy Slice and I am signing out. Peace.